Here's a brand new slideshow. I'll name this 10 reasons, and then after I've named the slideshow, I'll click on the Pear Deck add-on, and then on the right side, you'll see the interactive features. I'll choose the draw feature to add this interactive question to the slide. This will take just a moment to do, and now it's been added. So from here, I'm going to add a little bit of content to this slide. I'll say 5 plus 2 is equal to what number? And I'm finished with the slide. I'll click on Start Lesson. I'll choose the student-paced activity. This will take just a moment to load. And there we are. Okay, from here, I'm going to click on Copy the Link. I'll use this in just a moment. Right there, copy the link. We'll go to the teacher dashboard. And now I'm going to open a new tab, and the link I just copied, I'll paste that in. And now I have 3 tabs open on the top. Okay, let's take a quick look at these. The first tab is the Google slide that we just created. The second is the teacher dashboard, and the third is the student view. I'm going to separate these so that you can see both the student view and the teacher dashboard. Notice the teacher dashboard is waiting for responses. On the student page, if I add a response to this, that response will immediately appear on the teacher view. And I can see all of the student responses at once. Here we're just looking at one, so I can see that in a larger fashion, but of course I can see all of the students writing at the same time in Pear Deck. This is a first grade class in Ontario in a distance learning scenario using Pear Deck. You can see that the question is, what is 62 minus 3? Students are using a count back strategy on a number line, and on the right side you can see each of the student responses updating in live time. So as the students are writing on their screens, each of their screens is represented with the small icon. So the teacher can see what each student is writing and give feedback. The first 3 reasons for considering Pear Deck are that it features simplicity, it promotes student engagement, and it's a powerful tool for formative assessment. Another benefit of Pear Deck is that you can use it in the classroom with students or in distance learning scenarios. And if you have a hybrid scenario that involves both the classroom and distance learning, you can also use Pear Deck. Let's take a look at the next 3 reasons to consider using Pear Deck, and they're found on the right side of the screen. One of them is that there's a rich template library. Also, you can choose types of interactive questions, and you can add audio to the slide, which is really helpful. Let's start with the template library. Inside, you can see that there are slides for the beginning of the lesson. Here's one quick example, and you can choose it, and the interactive feature will be included. Here's another beginning of the lesson slide. You can see that you just click it, and it will be added to your presentation. In addition to the beginning of the lesson, you can also see several other categories. Here's a category for critical thinking. Again, when you choose a slide, it will add that slide and the Pear Deck interactive feature. Here's another quick example, and here's an I wonder example. If we navigate back to social emotional learning, you can see that there are several slides that allow students to interact with social emotional questions. Here's one quick example. And here's another. Again, when you click on the slide, it will also add the interactive feature. There is a surprisingly large number of examples in the template library, so you can click on the categories. Here I'll click on math and choose an example. Let's choose this one related to volume. So this will be added to the presentation, and the interactive feature will also be added. Let's choose another example. Here's one that can be used for graphing, and again you'll see that this is added, and so is the interactive feature. And here's one more quick example where the students are explaining their reasoning. Of course, you can change the text so that it matches the question that you want to ask your students. Some other categories, you can see science, social studies, world languages, ELA. If I click on ELA, again, there are many more options here. I simply click on one like this graphic organizer, and that's added. Or I could also click on something like this one, which is the story map, and you can see the categories: setting, main characters, problem, main events, and resolution. And so these are really easy to add. Of course, you might want to create your own slides, which is what we did at the beginning. And if that's the case, you simply add a slide or create a new slide. Let me take just a moment to do that. And then you choose an interactive feature, like the draw feature. This will take a moment and add that into the slide. And of course, we would add content to the slide that we want the students to respond to. In addition to the draw feature, let me add another slide. We could choose something like text, where the students respond in written form. And then another feature we could add is multiple choice. So I'll click multiple choice and then type in some answer options here. And then I'll update the slide, and the multiple choice question will be added to this slide. Adding audio to a slide is one of my favorite features. So here I'm going to click on Add Audio to the slide. A recorder will come up, and I'll simply click on Record. Write the main idea in the center of the slide, and then complete the graphic organizer. And then I'll pause, I'll save the recording, and then I'll add the audio to the slide. You'll see an indicator in the top right corner that the audio has been added, which means that the students can go through the lesson at their own pace, listen to the directions, and answer the questions as they go. The Pear Deck template library is a powerful, rich resource. You can also add interactive content to your own questions, and you can add audio to the slides. So the next 3 reasons to consider using Pear Deck are the template library, the ability to add interactive questions, and the ability to add voice recording to your presentations. Of course, the purpose of this video is to give you 10 reasons why you should consider using Pear Deck. If you found some reasons that you think are helpful along the way, then I hope that you will consider using Pear Deck. But reason number 10 may be the most important one of all. And you can see that reason is that there are many other educators in the Eastern Oregon Ren who can provide support. As we're all using new tools and we all have questions to ask of each other, there are many, many people in the Ren who can provide support on how to use Pear Deck or other tools. Let us know if this video is helpful. Let us know if you have any other topics that you'd like the Ren to create videos for. And if you have a topic that you would like to create a video for so that other members of the Eastern Oregon Ren can see that, please contact us and let us know. Thanks for watching.